Hello, guys. I hope you are having a good day. Welcome back to Sophia Live. So, the other day, ODM leader Raila Odinga told us that this country needs a national dialogue, and many people really went hard on him, telling him that that is not possible, it is not going to happen, that this time round you also want to get more people into this government and something like that. But from me, from a neutral point of view, I think that I'll have to give it to Raila Odinga for saying that. I am not going to slam him for saying that because I understand where Raila Odinga is coming from. Raila Odinga is coming from a time, from a period whereby dialogues solve many political issues in this country. In the past, it was all about people coming together, people talking and getting to an agreement and moving forward. But what I will have to maybe correct Raila, if that is the correct word to use, is this. I don't know why up to this point Raila Odinga is failing to understand who Ruto is. I don't know why Raila is failing to understand that Ruto is not a person who is ready to listen to anyone. Because Raila Odinga is saying this from his sincerity, from just a positive point of view, that people are going to the street, people are being the Gen Zs are going to the street, the young people of this country are crying to end abductions. At the end of the day, they end up being killed, shot, and all that. But Raila Odinga saying this is not that he wants to get something from it. From my view is this: Raila Odinga feels like this should end. This back and forth, going to the street, people losing their lives, others being abducted, should end. But Raila Odinga is failing to understand that Ruto is not willing to listen to anyone, because Raila Odinga by now should understand that when they were making this memorandum of understanding with President William Ruto, there are 10-point agenda that they put on the table. It was about the economy, even abductions is there, listening to the youth, empowering youth about devolution and all that. But has that been implemented? Has any of those 10-point agenda been implemented? No. Before even that, the NADCO report, so far, has there anything been done about the NADCO report? None. So Raila Odinga should understand that William Samuel Ruto, the president of this country, is a man who doesn't want to listen to anyone. He is a man who hears but doesn't listen. He is a man who wants to be giving people, is a man who enjoys giving orders, who enjoys telling people, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. But when people tells him, don't do that, he doesn't want to take that seriously. He doesn't want to listen about that. That is the reason, even after 31 people were killed, Ruto will go in public and say that the police should shoot violent protesters. 31 people have been killed, and the first thing you are saying is police should shoot violent protesters. Like, where is the humanity in you, even to mourn with those families who have lost their loved ones? Like, you are the president of this republic. You are the president of Kenya. 31 people have been shot, others in critical conditions, others. And the first thing you're saying is you are so up, so hard, so furious. And the first thing you're saying is police should shoot violent protesters. Even before addressing the violent protesters, at least address those who have lost their lives. Because we have a girl in Kiambu County who was in their house watching TV. That girl akukwa protest, that girl was killed by a bullet. You cannot even mourn, stand and have empathy with her family. You cannot even stand and say that we are very sorry for what happened. that the government really condemns that what truly happened. You cannot even stand with his family. A family is mourning for a 10-year-old child who was killed by a stray bullet in their house, and the first thing you are standing up to say as the president of this country is violent protesters should be shot. Why cannot even show the humane side of you? Why is it that the president is so cold? Like, I've never seen that. It is really shocking. It is really traumatizing that a lot can happen. A lot of such people being killed left, right, and center is happening in our country, Kenya, and the president is not even sympathetic about it. The president is not even concerned about it. What is concerned is how he's going to shut those people who are reminding him to do the right thing. What he is focusing on is to silence people who are trying to at least criticize him. It is really a losing moment as a country. It is really a shocking moment in this country. So Raila Odinga should understand that Ruto is not willing to listen to the people of this country. The reasons why the Gen Zs were on the seat was all about tax and incompetent cabinet secretaries. The president pretended to do away with them, but later he brought them back. Later, the 2024 finance bill was signed into law. So how can you sit down with a man who is not even willing to listen to what you are saying? The reasons, the issues that the Gen Zs have been bringing forward is not a strange thing. Like taxes, like do away with incompetent cabinet secretaries, like end abductions, extrajudicial killings. Is this a lot to ask? Are the young people of this country asking a lot that the president feels like? Young people asking him to end abductions, extrajudicial killings, corruption is out of touch? That what it gives them back is police shooting them. You see, this is the point that Raila should understand, that the president of this republic of this country, the president of the Republic of Kenya, is not a man who is willing to listen. If Ruto was willing to listen to what the citizens of this country are telling him, then we shouldn't be where we are at the moment. We shouldn't be here losing people through protest. Now we are talking about people being abducted. The other day, as we speak right now, I think Kanmayo is still being held by the DCI. For doing what? For criticizing what the police are doing. Is that even reason enough to just take someone in? Like, someone is making a video telling you that it is wrong to shoot someone, it is wrong to kill someone. You end up arresting that person. For what reasons? For what reasons? So for me, I think Raila Odinga was speaking this out of his sincerity, out of goodwill. But Raila Odinga is failing to understand. And I don't know if he's doing this intentionally or not. He's failing to understand that, well, one party can be ready for a dialogue, but the people you are going to dialogue with, the person you are going to dialogue with, is not someone who is not going to listen. And this is the reason even the Gen Zs are saying that there is no need to have a dialogue with President William Ruto, because even after we've tabled our issues, our concerns, it will end up trashing them. So they believe that there is no need for that dialogue to happen, because at the end of the day, after the dialogue, the president will go back to being what he is. He's not going even to consider the concerns that the people have been raising. So this is the reason the young people are saying no dialogue with Ruto. Dialogue is not something that can help us move forward. So for Raila Odinga, yes, you are having a good point. You are having the sincerity in you. I'm seeing it. But you must understand that Ruto is not willing to listen to anyone. Ruto is not a person who is willing to listen to the young people. If indeed he heard that, if indeed he was willing to listen to the people of this country, then the 25th of June 2025 protest haingefanyika. That one we are sure of, because 1 year later people complain about the same thing. People raising issues that were raised back in 2024. So if he could at least implement what the Kenyans are telling him to do, then we should not be here. We should not be here. Now we are talking about over 100 young people losing their lives through bullets, just because they chose to say no to overtaxation, no to corruption, no to bad governance, no to extrajudicial killings, no to enforced disappearances. It is really, really, really sad. It is really, really sad. So for Raila Odinga, first thing first, maybe if you have to talk to Ruto, talk to him first. He should listen. Maybe he will listen to you. We don't know. But for young people, they believe that Ruto is not going to listen to their cries, to their concern. And this is the reason they are not ready for that national dialogue. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.